Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Yeah, it's been a crazy world over in the crypto space lately. I was talking to a guy named PrivacyX, and I guess he was telling me how, the elite want to make it to where you have to be an accredited investor to buy crypto. Otherwise, you get unrealized capital gains, and it's like some high tax rate that's higher than, of course, the elite with their, corporations. They always operate with like offshore companies, like trust and companies in the holding companies in the Caymans. And apparently, you can almost do the same thing, I guess. You just have to know how to do it. And apparently, like, all these coins through Coinbase and everything are tracked. And if they did make it, to where you have to be an accredited investor, and so you wouldn't want to be trading crypto in your name. So you'd want to put it in a corporation. He was saying all the Hollywood people do that with their crypto. They all trade it in a corporation form. Yeah, that's just not a good direction. I hope they don't do that. Yeah, because he was saying that they wanted to track all the coins on like the hardware wallets and stuff, and if you lost your keys, you wouldn't have to pay, but if they'd flag that wallet, and then if you ever tried to spend that money, then all of a sudden they would come after you, you get in legal trouble. So yeah, I hope it doesn't come down to that, but yeah, everything's been going crazy lately. We had all these scams in Terra Luna and Voyager and Celsius, and we're finding out a lot of these projects, the people either weren't managing the money right, or outright scamming. But we're starting to realize, that the money wasn't there, and they have to halt withdrawals, and it's really hurting the crypto space, and people don't have the same confidence anymore, as they did. So I don't know how long it's going to take to get that back. People now are saying, custody your coins on a hardware wallet only, and be very careful of anything offering you staking or, any kind of interest. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. So yeah, I learned the hard way myself. Got caught up with a scam once, and yeah, now I'm just paying off a loan and trying to get the mining contract thing on track. So it's rough, but yeah, we're in the summertime now, so a lot of people say, look around fall, we might have a turnaround in the markets, might go back up to 30 again, we hope. A lot of people think the bottom is about 14K, but in this space, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. We can only guess. And if somebody's not perfectly accurate, you can't expect them to be. You can't judge them on it. I mean, it's the best information we have at this time, and, things can change, and, as long as everything's fair, and, we just do the best we can. A lot of people accuse these YouTubers, which, I don't doubt that some of them might, have a project that they set to fail on purpose, and, to use that as an excuse to run off with the money. I mean, we don't know if that was Celsius and Voyager and Luna and all them. We don't know. I mean, could have just been having a good time and over leveraging and not managing the money, and then something happens, a black swan event, and they're like, uh-oh, we're screwed, so they run. We don't know. But we just know to be careful. Yeah, so I'm just here making a video, and yeah, it's been crazy for me too. I had to go by the dentist, so I went and got me another toothbrush. So one of those, I guess they're Philips Sonic Care toothbrush. So yeah, that way I can keep my teeth in good shape, hopefully. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Just I've been setting up like an LLC, and apparently you can set up an LLC through like an anonymous Wyoming agent, and it uses the Wyoming address, and you can set up a holding company and then sell that to the holding company and stay private. Apparently you can buy and sell crypto in your company name and not your name. You still pay all your taxes. You get yourself a good CPA, but it protects your assets. And if somebody like Coinbase tracks your coins and they ever come up with some dumb laws, you might be able to skirt a lot of those dumb laws as a business versus an average person. So we'll see. I mean, there's a bunch of new crypto bills that they were going to pass, and I guess we'll find out more in February. Hopefully nothing draconian passes, but after this Celsius and all this crap with all these exchanges failing, they may use that as an excuse. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's kind of been what I've been looking at in crypto world at the moment. And I bet you guys are on your own little journeys right now. I've been hanging out in Crypto Face's YouTube here and there, and he's been pretty busy. He was doing some shorts. He said if you're looking for a long, it may be a while. So he said in this uncertain chaos, it's even if you're doing everything right, be very careful when trading. So, and even BitBoy said that on his channel. He said, when you're trading, it's high risk and you have to be careful of leverage. And he's made some good money in it. He's lost some good money in it too. So it's one of those things. It takes a lot of patience. You have to live and breathe it. So not everybody has that kind of time to do that, which I understand. But yeah, I thought I'd just say hello. I haven't made a video in a while, and I figured I'd make one and yeah, just talk a little about crypto. And I'm excited. They say crypto in the past 4-year cycles. I know BitBoy's a big 4-year cycle guy. There's no guarantee that's what's going to happen, but most likely, the best idea we have for now, is it's going to go way down, and then we'll see a bottom, and then a lot of people think by fall, we might start seeing a turnaround. So we'll have to wait and see. And then, during the halving is when we usually see the run-up. So I should have my loan pretty much paid off by then, by 2025 or so. So yeah, and I'm going to keep trying to put in 1K or 2K a month, into the crypto. See how the mining ends up doing. It took me a while to get a CPA and someone who knew what they were doing to set up a structure, for LLC and all that. And apparently you can buy crypto with loans, and if you do that under your business name, you're buying it pseudo-anonymously. The only one who knows you're buying it's the IRS. Coinbase won't know who you are, and any entities like that. Of course, you can use things like Tails and Tor and private internet access and mic blocks and camera covers. You can go as far with it as you want, It's like going ghost is what they call it. But yeah, very interesting information I've been learning here and there, and I'll have to wait till see how it plays out, But yeah, I was just glad to touch bases and say hi, and yeah, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message if you're just bored, you want to talk about crypto. It's always good to get out there and talk to people. Like a lot of people stay in the house, watch TikTok, and don't go anywhere. And that just makes people anxiety, and feel like something's missing. So it's always nice to get out and travel. I know it's hard to do with inflation and